you you could watch YouTube videos without internet? No. Yeah. Yeah. This you download the video and save it into your local driver so you could see. But if you want to see the video clip online, want to view the news, the movies online, you can watch to the Apple Music. You have to connect to the internet. It means most of our applications nowadays it requires the internet connections. So today it means that most all of you use internet. All of you use the networking. And is that difficult? No. Yeah, every day, every people, even a very little children, without knowing how to read, how to write, but they still can open YouTube to watch, for example, for the Cartoon Network, for example, a lot of interesting funny stuff in the internet. Now, my next question. All of us use the internet every day. So why do we have to learn about the internet? Why do we have to learn about the networking? Because we do many things, but we have a reason why we do have. Okay, I use internet every day, so I don't have to learn about the internet, right? No, why? Why no?
Okay, so your question is about why do we have to learn about the internet? Okay. So do you think the internet is always safety at any time, anywhere?
Yeah.
It's no.
Yes, definitely no. Yes.
Yeah, it's not always safety because if we don't know how to use it, we click in one kind of first link. So that link can enter our computer and take away any of our secret information. This is very dangerous, so we have to learn about the internet.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, he said that even if we use internet every day, but it's possible that we don't use it in a correct way. And one of the examples is that we use email every day. I'm not sure that you could use the email in a correct way, in a professional way. Now, let's take an example as email. How to email? Most of us write email. Okay, you could write to your lecturers, okay, asking about your question concerning our lecture. Yeah, about lecture. How about the midterm test? How about the test? How about the practice? How about the homework? We email to our friends. Sending some files, some information to our friends. Now, how to email? How to write an email? Now share with us. Most of you write. Yes. How you write or prepare an email? How to use it?
First, you need to prepare the content, and you need to define exactly the one that you want to send the email.
Okay.
And you also need to be able to list out the subject.
The subject. We have
the content.
The content.
Where you can insert files, even emojis.
Movies, attached files. Movies.
And I think that's all you need. And
all you need. Thank you. One of the last simple and we open new message. So we have to fill the two is the email address of the people who wanted to send this email to. You put you type the subject, for example, asking about the homework. And you fill in the content. Now, my next question. Among those field, to subject and content, which one you have to enter the content? Which one you don't have been set without entering your content? The content you could not, the email, could not be successfully sent to your friend. Which one? Which one is a must? Which one is an option? Which one is a must? Which one is an option? Which one? Which one is a must? This means that without filling in the correct information, you could not do email. Which one? Not so difficult, right? Okay, so we present, If you could speak out loud, which one?
The most important thing is the email from and email to.
Yes.
Secondly, the important thing is about the subject.
Yes.
The third thing is about the content in the mail, such as picture or file. And the last one is the more important is the send button.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You shared with us a lot of things concerning just only about email. And actually, when I went to Japan to take my PhD program, I attended a technical communication course. And I think that when I joined, that's an optional course, of course. And when I joined, I registered for that course, and I think that because the lecturer is an American professor, and I think that I registered for that course because I wanted to learn English, to improve my English skill, because it's communications. But anyway, the course name is Technical Communications. I'm not sure that course is now still available on the program of my university or not. I check it. Now you could check almost. Everything you need on the internet, because that's my university. That's actually this institution. Research institution, not university, because we have only the postgraduate program, no undergraduate program, and actually it's a technical communication. Let me check.
Japanese language.
There is in English. I could show you that. Nowadays, the program of my university there in Japan has two courses: basic technical communication and intermediate technical communications. courses, basic technical communications, and fundamental, intermediate technical communications. And actually, we have also Japanese language. And I think that at the time, I wanted to learn about English because most of the lecturers there are native English speakers. But I was wrong. I was wrong because this is not about teaching English, but about technical communication. Why do we need the course named technical communications? Because we don't have, we will not train to be a presenter. The first, for example, is the syllabus of the technical communications. There's one lecture, the full lecture about how to write the email. Because, how to write the cover letter, how to refuse some request from the partner or from your supervisor or for some other reason, how to prepare the slide, how to write a course, how to write a technical report, how to write a paper, how to prepare the presentation for a conference. And a lot of things, and there's one lecture just only about writing the email. And you could search for the technical communication course in many universities, not only for non-English speaking countries, but only a lot of courses in the US and the UK, in the UK. And in the lecture about how to write an email, now I would like to share with you. Across two is the address of the receiver. Now, what is the CC and what is BCC? You could see that CC and BCC, right? Now, who knows what is the CC and what is the BCC? Raise your hand if you know, and you share your knowledge, share your experience with other people. Now, what is the CC and what is BCC? Just the keyword. Across, you could search it. Now, you know, what is the CC and what is the BCC?
CC means carbon copy, and BCC means blind carbon copy.
CC means carbon copy. BCC means blind carbon copy. Now, we know that, already CC means carbon copy. BCC means black carbon copy. Black or black? Black. Now, I open my email account. And I write, compose a message. Yes. I have CC field and I have BCC field. We have two CC, BCC, and subject. Now, please continue to share with all of us about, for example, for my email address here, and of course, we could select different email accounts. Here, I would select 3 different accounts for my Gmail, for my IIT, my institutions, and some other. Now, in the field from, I have two accounts. My personal account, Zubduk at gmail.com, and another account, andvizu at iot.ac.vn. Now, the next question. When should I use my Gmail? When should I use my iot.ac.vn? Who knows the question? Share your understanding. Yes? Yeah. Of course, here I could send an email under two different accounts, different names. My account in Gmail and my account in IoT. And even if I wanted, I could send from USGH. Now,
Okay, you say you have two account account gmail.com and mark ict.ac.vn. Okay, so you send you use the mark gmail.com in some of the entertainment are sending email for your parent. Like you send your email to a friend in Japan and use and the second thing is the email admark.ict.ac.vn in your work, then you send email to your work partner or send email to your student.
okay, thank you very much. Actually, in the last year, usually we have the bonus point for the student who contribute significantly in my lectures. So please send me your ID, name and ID, so you will got the bonus point.
Thank you, teacher.
And this is right, because first my Gmail is my personal email address. It means that I send this email, by myself, and on behalf of myself. So I could use it to send, to my friends, also to my college somewhere. But if I wanted to send the email on behalf of my, a researcher at my research institution, I have to use the iot.ac.vn. And in many cases later, when you graduate, you work for some company, it's not possible for you to send the email with your personal account. It's only accept, in many cases, it only accepts the email account for an organization, a specific organization. It means that it's just for work. And of course, now there will be a mix between personal account and organization account. And if you work for some university or research institution, it has AC. AC, what does it mean, AC? Academic. Research institution, non-profit organizations. It has rule. And if you work in a professional environment, you have to know the rules. Because if you don't know the rules, you use it in the wrong way, other people consider that you are not professional worker. Now, suppose that I send the email to by myself. I take the example, but to USGH, and I CC to another one, I BCC to another. Okay. For example, now we are clear now about the sender. We are clear now about the receiver. What are the differences between the CC people, the people in the CC list, and the people in the BCC list? What are the differences? Yes. What are the differences? Because if you don't know the differences between CC and BCC, you don't know how to write the email. Now, who will share with us? Who will share with us? What are the differences between the paper in the CC and the BCC list? Yes. Of course, everything is written in our book, but I wanted you to ask yourself and share your knowledge, your understanding.
So the person in the CC text, they can see like a list of who is the resident. And but for the BCC, but they cannot see the BCC one. And for the BCC, they can see all. Can say. So the one in your emails here, with mine, you can see. So you can see that you have sent to you sent to Mr. Dũng also, but he doesn't know that you also sent to Mr. Dũng. And for the BCC, Mr. Dũng, you can see that you have sent email to both Dũng and Mark.
He knows correctly how to use CC, BCC. Now, you could try it by yourself when you come back home after this lecture. In email, we have from A to B, CC, C, and BCC, D. From means from B, from A. A wanted to send a message, to send the information to B. And he wanted to send also Mr. C a copy version. Because, for example, I have some complaint. I have some complaint with I have some question with my lecturers. I said to him, I asked about something. But I also wanted my friends or our classes know that I asked already my teacher about this matter. Okay, so I CC to all of the concerning people know that I already asked Mr. B about something. And Mr. B also know that, Mr. C also know about the content, the whole content of the email. It means that, okay, have some complaint, you ask something about, someone about something already. But the difference is B. B knows everything. But B does not know that Mr. D also knows about this email. The D also knows that Mr. C also received this email. But the difference is that's the rule, that's the syntax. But the semantic is the meaning. The meaning of the email is that, for example, you could use, in this case, when you send from A to Mr. B asking about something, okay, where is the party? When is that, for example? And you also CC to all of your about us. And in this case, Mr. B has responsible to answer the email of this Mr. A. Mr. C don't have the duty to answer the email because this email is addressed to Mr. B. For example, in your house or in your department, you have some complaint about something wrong. So you send the email to the people who are responsible, for example, for the parking lot, for the security program, for example. And you CC for your parents. And the task of answering your email is Mr. B. Or you put CC to the advisor, the boss of the Mr. B. You said that I already asked him about some problem. I also informed his boss about this problem. But his boss is not responsible to answer the question from Mr. A. But Mr. B has to answer. So that, for example, some days the student send me the question, but put me in the CC field. I don't have to answer that email because that's not my duty. For the BCC, you also send a blank cardboard copy to your parents. Your parents know that, okay? You already complained about something quick to the right people. And the people here know, your parents know about that. Some days, in some cases, Mr. B tell you that, okay, I don't receive your complaint. But your parents know that. His boss know that. You already mentioned Mr. B and sent an email to Mr. B already in which day, in which time. It means that Mr. B could not deny, could not say that Mr. B does not receive any email from Mr. A. Your parents have a blank cardboard copy, and Mr. B and his boss do not know that another people would also receive this email. So that's the difference between from to CC and BCC. That's just only for the title of the message, the title of the email. And in the subject, usually subject define short, informative information. But some people place some sentences into very long subject. And in email, you could experience email could filter out the subject with Vietnamese characters. It's suspect that the email is spam mail. So I recommend you, the subject just use alphabet character only. And also, there's another field. Another field. For example, in this case, my email, I have a signature. I show it here, and you can see that in my signature, I put the email address is the IOD, not email. I use Gmail, but I put the IOD, the contact information. That's the IOD, not email. Because I sending this email is on behalf of me at IoT. I provide with basic information, basic about my contact. Also, it has a rule. If you write to your lecturer, you should start with dear, and you should finish with some corresponding terms. You could write to your friend with starting with hi, hello, for example. But in some cases, in some sentence, for your cover letter, for your applications to some university, application to some scholarship, application for something. Yeah, you should use the appropriate words. In Japan, people usually use a normal daily life configurations, but for some job position, the student after finish the university, they have to spend up to 6 months just to learn about Japanese. Japanese people after graduation spend 3 months or even for some position 6 months to learn about how to speak Japanese in different contexts. It's called Keigo, respected language. And of course, for Japanese traditional, just 1 month just to born the people, with whom is 30 degrees, with whom is 45 degrees, and everything they have to learn. Of course, according it depends on the position. So, I would like to share with you about that. Writing an email is not so as simple as we thought. This is not about information, this is about technical communications. So you have to learn how to present your thesis. If your teacher says that, okay, you have 15 minutes, how to prepare your slides for 15 minutes presentation. If your boss, okay, I have only 5 minutes. So how to prepare your content, your slide, to talk with your boss in 5 minutes. When you talk with a customer, okay, your slot is 30 minutes. So how to design the slide, what to talk with your customer in 30 minutes with the same program, the same content. And for example, for myself, sometimes some company or some organization invite me to give a lecture. The first question I ask the people who invite me is, who is the audience? The first question in technical communications is that you have to understand your audience. Who is the audience? If the technical people, okay, I prepare my slide in a very technical detail. With a businessman, I prepare my slide for a business oriented, for example. So the first rule in technical communication is that to determine who are your audience. And there's a lot of things you have to determine before you prepare the slide. All of everything I share here written in the book Technical Communication. So I strongly recommend you to search some technical communication courses or technical communication book to learn about many things. Now, coming back to our lecture. Yeah. Basically, we have basic type here. Now, my next question. What happens when you prepare your email, okay, edit or enter the to field, CC field, BCC field, the subject, and the content? You push the button send. Now, what happens if I push? What are the processes? concerning about midterm test.
Tôm thì hơi lạ.
Yeah, okay, I prepare all the content of my email. Now, what happened when I push the button send? As I asked the question, when you push the power button on, what did happen before the, for example, Hello Windows, Microsoft Windows, for example, appear? Now, what happened when I push the button share? Or, yeah, let's imagine. Of course, the question is in my next slide. The answer is in my next slide. But imagine. Now, before answering the question, you share a more intuitive example of sending the message. Who has experience in writing a post mail or something, send some gift from you to your friend overseas or in the city who has experience? Okay, share with us about how our letter, our post mail go from you to your friend. Okay, sorry.
Anh chị này ngã rồi.
The post mail. No, not yet, not yet. Not about that question. About the post mail. When you send some gift to your friend in the big city, when you write some letter, go to the post office, and your friend after 3 days or 1 week later, your friend receive your letter. So you send a name card or the cards for some New Year occasions or some Christmas holiday, for example. What is the process of sending a post mail from this person to another person?
This is sending gift, so like I can send
This,
this, send this
Okay.
to my friend. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, I will go to the supermarket to buy this, and then next I will come to the post office.
Post office
Yeah, and then I write all about my post office.
from your house,
The post office.
from your house,
Yeah, house to the
go to the post office.
post office.
Em hai người
Post
như nhau.
office.
Post office,
Yes, post office.
the post office,
When I come to the post office, I have to write all about my information.
name,
Name,
address,
address, phone number,
you
anything
pay
else.
the fee, right?
Yes. And then the post office will wrap up my product. Wrap up.
Yeah, like it, yeah. So, like it. Yes.
Okay, packing, and then they send to the delivery.
Yes, the delivery.
Don't forget to understand
Yes. And it goes to
the delivery.
the post office to what, right?
The post office in the
City.
GBCD.
This in Hanoi
Yeah.
and this in Ho Chi Minh.
And then in
Ho Chi Minh City post office
send to my friend's house.
your friend.
Okay, that's all I can say. That's all I can say.
So that process, that's the very, yeah, thank you very much. That's the very basic protocol very basic step and basic procedure. Send something from this place to another place by the post mail, by the post. Even if, okay, you wanted to send a motorbike or car from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City, right? By railway, for example, you go to the railway stations, do some procedure and put, park your motorbike there, park your car there, and the transportation company, okay, we process your package, send to the Ho Chi Minh City. And the office in Ho Chi Minh City, we send to your house, right? To the friend's house, okay? With the name, address, go, okay? Are you ready to receive this package? Gift from your friend to you. And sometimes it requires to sign that confirmation that your friend already received the package. So actually, the email works in the same way. It's the same procedure here. And now you could look at this diagram and have 5 minutes break. Stand up, doing some exercise, check the unit after people and continue with how email works.
một tí ấy, một phút đấy nhá. Nhưng mà ngã ở đây.
Very nice. Thank you. Let's continue our lecture. Yeah, usually every user just care about writing the email and push the button send, and the receiver will receive almost immediately. Sometimes it has some delay. The receiver has your email. This is how email appears to work. You just write push button, but inside a lot of program, a lot of tasks will be done here. Before your friend receives the email. Now, you use some email applications. It's called message you MUA. What is MUA? I just forgot. Mail user agent. Yeah, the sender. You use some software in internet, some software for preparing the email, like web browser, some Outlook Express, and many other email clients. Write the email, this sender by some rules to your company network. Actually, if you work for some company, they will have their own email server. And it first goes through the company network, the local or global company network, and send it to the email server. What happens if you type the wrong email address? Because sometimes you type the wrong email address, and your email address will be returned back to your email client, right? So, please, ask yourself or study by yourself. When you type a wrong address, your email go to this one, or go through this one, or go through this one before returning back to your sender, to your client. Okay, learn by yourself. That's your homework. Now you send across, the email server check that everything is fine. It contains no virus because your attached files, your email could contain some dangerous things. So your company network, your email, your company server could also return the email or warning you about, okay, your email contains some dangerous thing. I could not send the email to the receiver. And your email server go to the internet. Check that, okay, the receiver address is correct. There's some email server name ready to receive. So your email from your company server sent to the receiver company server. But not every email will be accepted. They check again. It is spam. Is there any virus? Any unwanted things? Unwanted email address. For example, for some company email server, it does not accept email. It does not accept Yahoo mail. Just accept some company pre-designed domain. Okay, if not, I don't receive that email. Your company network, okay, store your email here. And when your friend, your partner, your colleague opens the mail client, the email client, check whether or not I have a new email or not. If your email I have, so it downloaded from the receiver email to the email client. So the client put here, your friend put it the email. And for some cases, your company network keep your email here. Some cases it delete your email. So you save your email by yourself, or it is stored backup here. You could check again with the letter or post mail. It goes through the same way. The same way. But technically, it's quite different, and technically, it's much more complicated. Now, let's take the next example about the mail client. Nowadays, you use Gmail. That's most commonly. me too. I have several accounts for email. But in the future, you may work for some foreign company and they don't use email. Yeah, this is the same. About the email client, how many email applications have you used? Now, name me the applications that you could use to write email. Email, right? Outlook. Gmail, Outlook. Which one?
OneDrive.
Okay, Yahoo Mail. Which one? Yes, server. And here I use the Outlook, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, iCloud, other mails. But this for the publicly used email. Many users. But for some company, you might have this for myself. I have to use a predefined applications to write or to use email. For example, at the Institute of Information Technology, I have to declare my name, my account, predefined account type, the incoming email server, and outgoing email server. Sometimes at IoT we have the same incoming and outgoing email server. Of course, name and password. This is the most basic information we have to provide our email client. Yeah, in order to have it or implement these applications connect to the email server. But in the future, you may have the Zbrand different. I could also use Zbrand. I could also use Google account. Yeah, many email applications. So this is the name and password. You could also have the same information, basic information for entering your, for example, Zalo, Viber, Skype, with password, name and password. And for some time it requires you, for when you join the company will give you some key information you have to enter your email client so that you can check it. Different user interface, different requirement, different internet or the security level requirement. And now about the mail. We have outgoing email, incoming email server. You send from the client to get to the server by through your internet. You can see here use different SMTP, POP3, IMAP server. Of course, you may have not care much about the email server, but in principle, we have different server type, and it's called telecommunication protocols. Protocols as a set of rules that have two computers to work to each other. We have different protocols nowadays on the internet still used. We have SMTP for simple mail transfer protocol, POP, post office protocol, IMAP, internet message access protocol, FTP, file transfer protocol, and many other protocols. We could see that. A lot of protocol. And this just for only email. But we know that, in the internet application, we have a lot of different applications, right? Watching the movie on the internet, watching video clips on YouTube, watching video even from TikTok, from Facebook, and anything, sending 100 gigabytes of files from this server to another server, sending a very short message using Skype, using the Facebook Messenger, use online conferencing like Zoom, like Google Meet, to learn the lectures, to deliver the lectures on the internet. And here are the internet protocols. Internet protocols here, if you work in cyber security, you should know about every, the basic principle and the property, the differences between the protocol, between different link layer, internet layer, transportation layer, and applications layer. Now, my question. Why people need so many types of protocols? What are the protocols? So, standing up, okay, please standing up, please standing up. So, you may wonder about standing up? About protocol. Here, usually a usual way to start a new conversation when two men, or two people, the first meet, have the first meeting, usually shaking the hand, right? Is a very basic way. Yes. Okay, now you and me, we do the shaking the hand, right? Now, start. Now, okay. You let, give his hand, right? I also give, here, yes. Okay. We are about to do the shaking your hand, right? That's very simple. Now, suppose that he gives, the right hand. In the usual way is I also use the right hand, right? So we could do the same, right? So what happens if he gives the right hand, I give the left hand? Is that possible?
No.
Yes.
Is that possible? Or here, or here, or here. So that's why in the diplomatic, people learn about how to say his or she use the left hand or the right hand. So that that's the protocol because that's the rules. Do the very simple thing. Okay. That's the I demonstrate why protocols are important. Because if we don't use the same protocol, the same rules of doing things, the same rules of communications, we could not translate or send our information, translate transfer our message, our data, our information from this place to another place, from this computer to another computer. And here are the protocols. Wow, actually I don't know. I don't know the protocols. I don't know what are the differences between those protocols because my field is not about the internet and telecommunications. We have we could see that HTTP, HTTPS, IMAP, for applications. Because when we use software, we working with those protocols. When we work with transportation layer, we use TCP, UDP, and more. If you work with the internet layer, we hear about IP-4, IP-6, IP address, and something like that. And if we work with the link layer, the cable, the modem, for example, we work with the MAC, the internet, with the Wi-Fi, with the DSL, and so on. For computer science people, for information security people, so you should learn. You will learn about your second or in the third year. We just know that protocols are the set of rules that permit people or computer to talk to each other, like me and him. If we don't have protocols, I say with him in Vietnamese, he say with me in Japanese, and no one understands each other. Right? Just understand that. That's protocol. And in communications, sorry, I sure that I have a phone call, and I think that's the one. So.
đầu tiên.
Sorry. So, in telecommunications, a protocol is a set of rules, shaking the hand by left hand or right hand, that allow two or more entities, a network of computers or two computers, to communications, to transmit information by any kind of physical quantities. That's the definition of protocols. I think the most intuitive definition about telecommunication protocol. And actually this is the client and server or any two computer. If we wanted to transmit information from this computer to another computer, so we have to have the predefined rules. That permit to objects talk to each other. That's simple. Just remember about shaking your hand.
Bệnh với bao độ C.
And actually, this is the SMTP simple mail transfer protocol. That's the most simple protocol. And actually, if you do telecommunications, the ICT department, information and communication technology. This is the communication technology. That's the process between the two servers. When two computers connect to each other, the sender sends a message by the TCP transfer communication. And for example, okay, when you call, the same thing, the same principle when you use your mobile phone, dial number to mobile, connect to each other and we start the conversation. And this also the same thing. Okay, send the signal, the receiver, okay, I'm ready, I'm not busy, I'm available to continue to receive the email. And after say hello, yeah, then we are happy to receive the email. Okay, so send the email, and after that, finish. Okay, I send all available information. Okay, disconnect the connections because one server would connect with 1,000 of other servers. It means that we could not communicate to computer could not hold or have the server the connection forever because the connection is served for other email. Sorry.
bùng lục
And also, when you do programming to connect to some server, of course, we have the library to connect. You just call a command from library, and inside it do the same, follow the same procedure to connect to the server. And the basic of the TCP three-way method, one-way synchronize, ask, and accomplish, and okay, I'm ready, synchronize, and accomplish. Yes, that's a very basic communication protocol used for every application, internet application, including email and FTP file server. And this is what describe the more detail about the connection between a client and a server. And you will see that if you work in telecommunication, even for mobile phone or for the internet, you follow a very complicated, and in each block we have more description, more detailed description of the block. It means that for the user, everything is simple. Just type the information and put the button send. But for some field, for example, in the future, some of us may work with the IoT, Internet of Things configurations. You have to manage how every sensor in our classroom, in our factory, in the whole city send the signal to different stations. The signal from different stations sent to the server or for the network, peer-to-peer network, how the computer talk and working with many other computers. For example, you have to follow this protocol. That's very simple. Like our daily communications. This for the top 3 is another protocol. Now, we have server protocol to sending the email. We have protocol for opening a web page. We have protocol for transferring a file. We have protocol for viewing the video. We have protocol to video conferencing. So the question is, why do we need why do we need so many kind of protocols? And that's rather deep question concerning the ICT and telecommunications. I just wanted to know that to ask you, to ask yourself about the question why, and here is the part of my explanation about why. About the internet, okay, take 5 minutes now to try to explain. And you need because I have
to explain this really
Thôi bánh đâu, bánh khác đi. Bài khác viết một bài anh from of you với cả bài viết liên quan đến bài họ sẽ tích có mà.
là kéo dài.
So I just wanted to give you some demonstration and example. It's my Facebook, my homepage,
public internet.
and of course I use Messenger. I use Messenger for I use my Messenger. I use Messenger to talk or discuss or to discuss with
692 friend
my
is
friend.
your me flattering
She is the second year
Flattering.
student. She learned logistics in MIT University. And this guy, he's first year student also. Learn about ICT in Lakewood University. And he's in the second grade in Lakewood secondary school. And usually I talk with my colleagues about work, about today have seminar or something like that. Yeah. Now, my question: have you ever received the half of this message? Have you ever for message, for Zalo message, for Viber message, for Facebook Messenger, have you ever received a half of the message?
nhàn nghe được gì mà.
Not the whole message. Not the whole message. Have you ever? I believe not. Right? Now, I open the YouTube. And I watch some videos. Wow, advertisement. Yeah, actually I watch YouTube rather frequently, and this about how the Starlink internet, satellite internet, how the satellite internet works. Because now the millionaire universe now is developing this method, right? Yeah, because communicating between two machines at 100 meters is not a simple task, right?
Yes.
But now people provide the technology, develop the technology to connect the internet or sending the message, sending the information, sending the signal from the orbit very far away, very high away from our space to a very tiny point here. Yes, I learn about how Starlink works. I learn every day. Yes, and I think that a lot of things. Yeah, the satellite is moving very fast, and how the business on Earth could receive the signal from moving a network of moving satellite. That's important. Yes. Now, previously I said that I could not view the movie clip or the clip on the YouTube without internet connection, right? Before I said that. Now I turn off my internet. I turn off. I turn off the internet and my computer so that I have no internet connection, right? The question now is that,
Now you still on.
is that off? Okay. I turn it off. Disconnect. How to turn off? Off. Here, right? So my Wi-Fi is turning off. Now I come back to the video. My question now is, when I push the button play, could I view the video clip? Who say that is yes? Raise your hand.
Only a few
Okay, without the internet here, yeah. Some of you say that I can still see the movie clips, right? Okay, thank you. Who say that I could not see the movie clip? Raise your hand.
xem để hết cái đoạn sẵn bây giờ.
You too. Okay, okay. It was internet. Without the internet, I turn off the internet. Without, I turn off my internet already, but I can still watch the video on YouTube. Why?
Okay, because when the internet was turned on, one part of video was downloaded to temporary memory. So when you turn off the internet, this part of video will be continue play, and the video will continue play to the last to the wide. I don't know how to say that. Just wide part and stop.
For the protocol transferring the video or files, you may experience sometimes you download some large file from the internet, you lost the connection. After that, you download again. A good web browser should continue the download, but not download the files again from the beginning. That's protocol for large file transfer. And here for the internet, for the video, we could see that we have three colors. The red, the white, and the black. When I open this movie clip, the data files transfer from the internet to my local machine. The data from the local machines. It download, sometimes for some application and the future, if you want to develop some application, write the code, you could commit, it's called the buffer. It download to the local machines. And when you buffer enough, you play the videos. And during the play, you could see that the program does not download all the movie clips, the whole movie clips, just the one small part. And you remember is a bitmap files here I introduced for you. The first part of the files is a bitmap file here containing all information about this movie clips. You could see that you could not play a movie clip if you don't know here this number. Because the very first part of a movie clip, a video clips, contains the information about the length of a movie clips. It knows already. It knows the size or the duration of the videos. The program downloads the data, save it to my local machine. So, it saves the data up to here, and it plays up to here. It's It means that without the internet connection, not the whole file is downloaded to my local machines, but the program can still play the video because it has already this part of the data. It's quite different from the message, the short message protocol that you send a very short text to your friend. You have never received one small part of the message because according to that protocol, for example, so for some protocol, you have to receive the whole email. But in this case, if you request the whole file is downloaded into your local machine, it takes time. And the service is not so good because you open and you click the play button, the video play for you. It does not, asking to wait for the 5 minutes for downloading all the whole files into your local machine. It's not necessary, and it's not a good way to serve for the client. And here you can see that you could play up to this part. And you understand the principle of the internet, you understand the principle of the networking. You could explain the situation, and in the future you could work or you could use internet and the network in a proper way. And you could explain why sometimes this happens, sometimes that happens. It uses all the downloaded data or downloaded videos from the local machine. It does not play the video directly from the server, but it plays the files downloaded or the data downloaded in the local machines. Right? And in some applications, for example, you go to the foreign country, you have no internet connections. You still have a way to use the Google Map or some map applications. If you download some application, including the Google Map now, permit you to download the Google Map into the local machines so that you could use the map without internet connections. So, I use this example to illustrate about why do we need different internet protocol, different way of transferring data from this computer to another computer, because we have different types of applications, and each application has its own characteristics. So that's why we have at application layers, we have different protocols for file transfer, for email, for messenger, and for web page. And this from the application that we work with every day. And for presentation layer, and deeper is the system layer. System layer, as I said, two computer connect to each other in system, and after that, it finishes the connections. The transportation layer from this server to from server to the hub to the different internet devices, and the network layer also, and finally at the bottom is the cable. It's the cable connection between two computers or between from this country to another country, from this ISP to another ISP. It's a very low layer. And this is from the later link between this is the internet card. And you will learn about here. I just show you the example, and you just remember have several layers. For example, you don't need to remember that the 7 or 8 or 6 layer, just several layers to do the different tasks. Any questions so far? Any question? Okay, if not, we move to another topic. Here is more detail. This is our original message. We wanted to send the message to some applications. Okay, we attach. As you remember about the data, information, knowledge, wisdom, primary. And here also, original message, we add some header, presentation header. The presentation, the data for presentation header, adding some system header, for example, sending, transmission. And the final result, the receipt report is the original message. But in order to transfer our package, our message from this computer, we have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually, different for the postmail, we talk about the difference between the postmail and email. Usually we send the package by post office. For the letter, we use some form of letter. Usually when we go to you send some goods or gift for your friend. It requires box, have a maximum of 30 kilograms. A box with dimension this one, dimension this one. If not, you have to have a container, for example, for a larger package. And usually, if you send the laptop, send the package. So the post office we pack all the laptop and writing some address, some information, and send the whole laptop to your friend. If you want transfer, so motorbike from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City, okay, the company we pack the whole motorbike to send to the Ho Chi Minh City. But in fact, our email, our short message, our data from video files, actually it is divided into various small packages. And each small package transferred to different ways on the internet. And finally, all small packages will be assembled together to get the whole email, the whole price, the whole message, the whole pictures here. That's the difference. Now, let me ask you a question. Why our information, our data files, our email, our video files is not sent in the whole files, but it is divided into very small packages and go through different routes to the destination server. Now, listen for sending our kids from Hanoi to US to Chile City we send the whole package. But for the internet, data transmitted over the internet, not in the whole files, not the whole email, not the whole web page, but it is divided into very small packages and send the package in different routes. And finally, it will be assembled and combined together in the final server. Who has any idea? Who knows already? Yes. Why? Who guess? Who has any guess? You are very good at playing music.
Yes.
And you are very good at, very active in contribution of,
Okay,
to our
so you
research.
say we have this big.
Okay, so you say we have this big file like this, and we need to divide it, like 1, 2, 3, this big, divide it, and send to people A, person B, person C, person D. I think we have to divide it because example like this red and blue is sent for my mother, and this the heart blue and pink is sent for my father. Because we have to share this because some of the thing is like a secret thing that I want to share with my mom, and these two things share for my dad.
Yeah, he said that because, each package is sending to different people, right?
Yes.
Okay. Another reason, is that confusing?
I think find it to divide to several tasks to speed up the process sending file. Because if you send whole file, it is a small file, the time is small, but it is a very big file. You must take a long time to send whole file to the other. And if you divide to several parts, you can send all parts in one time. So the process will be faster.
He said that the purpose of dividing a large file into small packages is to speed up the transmission process from this destination to another destination. Any other idea?
To feed.
I think the purpose of dividing the file into smaller files is that it prevents the data loss. If you have one large file and something wrong happens, you have to send that large file over and over again. But if you have a big file, you only send the file you did send successfully.
He said that if we transfer the whole files and if something wrong happens, we have to reset the whole file again from the beginning, right? Okay. One idea is that to speed up the transmission process. Another is as fault tolerance. It means that something wrong happened, so we don't have to do it again from the beginning, right? Any other ideas?
For me, it's the different kind of data need to it have to be broken down to different type. So, like the text data is different from the video data and different from image data, with a different protocol to reassemble it to the receiver.
He said that different applications have different requirements. So that, different requirements. For example, and the amount of the data we have to transmit from this machine to another machine is different, right? So it divided into small packages, so that the transmission layer just work with the same object as a small package. Careless about this package is image, this package is a message, this package is a file, and this package belongs to a video movie clip, right? It does not care about the type of the information. Just care about we have very small package and ID from this computer. And careless about the applications, just about the data, right? Okay. Another idea. Yes, this idea. Yeah, actually here we have different layers, but all different applications working with different types of information. Email is text, files is binary, very binary, web page including text and binary. Yes, it divides all about the data into small package. And in the transportation layer here, we just care less about this email, just video or something, and just bring this package from this computer to another computer. That's all. And care less about the type of the data. Is encrypted or not encrypted data. Just bring this package to another application. That's another idea across. All of you have already discovered the basic principle, the reason why the data to be sent in the internet is divided into small packages. As we said, suppose that millions of users are downloading or viewing the videos from YouTube server. So it's not possible to wait for one user download all the packages, all the files into my local machine. After that, we permit another people to download, permit other people to download. No, it divided. It's not necessary to download the whole files. It divided small packages, and as the task of the operating system that permit multiple users to use the same set of hardware components. Many applications would request writing activities, writing or reading from the hard disk, but it divided the time slot into very small area, and it permits some applications to write, some applications to read, not waiting for the whole process of one user or the one application to finish. Here it is also. It serves for multiple users. And another way, if we could divide the data into very small packages, the package will be sent very fast into different ways. And also, if something here is sent here and something wrong, your connection lost. So if we send just only the red part, again, here. Not the whole package, the whole price here. It speeds up the transmission process, and a lot of optimization programs have been to be solved in transmitting the data from this machine to another machine. And a lot of techniques, a lot of programs. Now people still working on it, to develop different protocol and different type, for example, version 6 version. Also internet communication field. I just find very illustrative this figure to present you why the data transmitted over the internet is divided in package. And why, the reason why, you explain by yourself. Thank you. for your contribution. And actually, the computer does not connect directly for example, my machine does not connect with the YouTube server directly, but it connects by a network of computer, network of router, network of servers. And in the internet field, telecommunication field, it's mostly how to solve the problem optimally, send the data from this machine to another machine. It works with many basic optimization. And we have two types of basic networking configuration is called peer-to-peer or client and server models. Usually, if you wanted to connect to the server, to the YouTube server, to the Facebook server, my computer connect to the server of the ISP of this university. So server of this university connect to some ISP. The ISP, for example, FPT or NetNam, connect with another ISP and the network of servers over the internet and connect with my computers. Another is this satellite. Every computer connects with the server. And another configuration of the networking is called peer-to-peer. Okay. There are some errors in my slide, and which is the error? There's some error in my slide, and what is the error? Yeah, okay. This is a peer-to-peer network. This is a client, this server network, and many other configurations. Yes. And you recently hear about the blockchain techniques. You recently have you ever used in the past I watched the football match or tennis match. Usually we have to pay for view. But sometimes at the net I use a software, some torrent. Have you ever used torrent applications? Torrent applications. Yes. Torrent applications that will make people watch play program, videos, football match, online match, for example. But I don't have to pay because some people broadcast the program on the computer and share the program over the internet. And each computer, my computer, plays the role as a receiver and broadcaster over the internet, and it's very fast. And of course, it's illegally. Yeah. And you may hear about the blockchain technology recently, and it's a decentralized network, and every computer plays the same role as another computer. And actually, our networking divided also into different layers. The local ISP, for example, NetNam FPT, PNPT. These are the ISP, for example, Asia Pacific region. Connect with the national backbone and so on. And in Vietnam, the VNPT is the bigger, the organization that plays the role of the international backbone about the national ISP. area. We connect this internet by cable, Wi-Fi, and nowadays we just see the satellite connections. Now about the DNS server. Who knows what is a DNS? Who know is DNS? Yeah, I demonstrate it because DNS I demonstrate. Yeah, okay, domain name system. And what is the domain name system? Yeah, I explain you what is domain name system. Suppose that we go to the Google. If we want to use the Google service or search, for example, I type Google here. So from this google.com, I do the search. And another way, I put access to the Google page by not typing the Google. Yeah, I have this one. You could see that, okay? And actually, this the ping command is actually the very good tools to check whether or not you could connect to the internet or not. Your internet connection is good or not. For example, I could ping
cái này vô sẽ bình yeah. Who knows the command or the application name ping? Raise your hand if you know ping already. Yes. Okay, thank you. But when we type the command ping here to some address. Now, what happens if I push the button and enter? You could explain with other people. No. You know, right? Who does the commenting and sharing about when I type ping google.com and I hit enter, what happens? Who knows? When I type ping google.com, hit enter, what happens?
After you push the enter, it will show you the
That is good. The first thing when I push button, enter, it looks for the DNS server to see where is the google.com. And the domain name server return the address by IP version 6, version 4 for example, and send my ping signal to the server here. I hit the enter. Actually, the ping program send the ping signal.
Okay.
Yeah, first it asks for the google.com. What is the physical address of the google.com? The domain server, okay, search for the book, okay. The google.com at this address. At this address. This IP version 4, right? And it sent 32 bytes of the data consecutively to this machine. And this machine replies the POM signal with the bytes, also the same 32 bytes in 29 milliseconds and so on. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, 4 times. And when two computers put bing, bong together, it means that I talk with you, you would answer me, you talk to it means that there's a good connection between the two computers, my computer and the Google server. And now, comparing with the Google.com, with those numbers, which one is easier to remember? Of course, Google.com is much easier to remember. And so that's why we need a server name, domain name server. That's a book that gives us the exact address of some domain, of some server. And this, this my usual way to check whether or not my internet connection is good or not, is available. And this is the role of the domain name server, because when your email server receives two address, you check whether or not the address is correct or not. If there's no address name, zoomdude.com, for example, no address, have the book in the book, zoomdude.com, or it refuses the email, wrong address. If not, I know exactly, so it sends the package through the internet to this server. That's the domain name server. And in general, the domain name server usually have these components and format. The HTTP, that's protocol name of the protocol for web browser, web page. The World Wide Web, this is the host name. Maybe some company or have some web server, mail server, file server, and computational server differently. And this is the network name, domain name, network name, and my subfolders as my and so on. This is finally. And is the way that that provide the user an easy syntax to work on the internet, and everything here is in number, just the address here. And the task of the domain server, of course, not so many. Not every country has the domain name server. It's because it's very huge server, and it's a very important server. So that's why not Vietnam has no domain name server here in Vietnam. Because it's every internet connection mostly have to work with the domain name server. That's why every connection nowadays. Now we have 8 billion people in the world. So that you could imagine every second, every millisecond, how many requests to the domain name server to solve the domain name address. And that's all for internet. For networking and internet, I just use application the email as the most basic and commonly used application of the internet. Similarly, we have the web page, web browser to transfer or display the content of web page and so on. And your task. Your task is to practice, try with different and discover by yourself different things, a lot of things, on the internet and the networking. And my request for you to pass this lecture is just only to process the very basic, and to practice very basic skill in creating information, in processing information like this one, working with the documents, textual documents, working with some basic question about the theory of informatics, answering or practice with some very small programming skill. That's all. So I just wanted to let you know that my expectation, our expectation is that in the future you understand well the computation about the computer. You understand well about processing the information. You understand well about the basic of the internet and networking. So you could work in the future in an appropriate way to use your computer, to use the internet for your study here at USA and also in your future career. Not about very complicated things like this one. This for computer science student and for information and telecommunication, not for you. Just use the computer in a correct way, in a professional way to process the information. And I think that's enough or not enough. And here is about the static and dynamic web page. Static is you open it and every time it's the same content. And dynamic, it may change. Just remember about that. And I think that's all for my lecture here today. And a lot of practice, a lot of trial you could do with the homework. Create a Gmail account. Is that difficult? No. Create trial writer, upload and share image. Not, it's difficult. Create HTML documents. Of course, this in the practice hour we have practice lectures and you will learn how to process the information. Just let me know about what you see is what you can approach in creating the
What is this?